2 seconds. We're going into the game. And get this out of the way. Hey folks, welcome in. We are in the finals of the bottom bracket now. And if I had prepared accordingly and had half a brain cell, I would have looked at team names. But this here with Kletz and Madhansix with Japanese and Byzantines. That is MostviertelNordRush. Sounds very German, probably is German, and they're facing off against Duck Duck Goose, Plunger with the HRE, and brianlin as the Rus. Alrighty, let's take a look at this map while we hear the beautiful sound of tingling sheep here. We do have back wood lines. Fair enough, Rus loves that. I mean, this is basically the pit, but we don't have lanes. So far is my first impression. Triple sacred sides in the middle. Every single resource is forward except for these side berries. And does Byzantine also have side berries? No, they have front berries, but they do have a side gold. But yeah, it looks like the direct opposite players will have side resources. Other than that, we've got all forward. Small wood line on the side here, small wood line all the way in Narnia over there. And yeah, if you want extra food, there is one deer pack here in the middle. These guys don't have a shared wood line. Don't have a shared deer pack. Double deer pack forward. And everything else is right there. Alright, interesting map. Should be fun to see. And the only civs that basically can sit in their base and do nothing while making farms is HRE and Byzantine. So shouldn't be as bad. As far as scouting goes, Kletz very aggressive here. Japanese doesn't necessarily need to return fast. He did go for the first level of the wheelbarrow, so he's basically a berry sieve now, increasing the Gava rate there. Madhansix is much the same. He's already on the berries, which would indicate Hippodrome, which would indicate full feudal all in, which I don't hate. I don't hate. I'm sold on a full feudal all-in. You didn't have to say anything anymore. brianlin about to go up with the Kremlin defensive landmark, so that can mean 2 TC, that can mean you just want to be safe. Where is it going? It is going to be forward. I mean, if you're gonna build the Kremlin, might as well build it here, because, you know, this is in between your TC. This is gonna be safe anyway, and you want this there. But I guess if I see this Kremlin, I am thinking, yeah, that's gonna be a 2TC play, probably. Mining camp, though, is on the gold, so that indicates more like we're going knights. And I guess if the Kremlin is here, this should be just in range to extend the wood gathering rate of the TC. So I can see that. Imperial Hippodrome, love it. Coming out right now, we've got feudal Byzantines here. Love it, love it. Kura Storehouse, no surprises. Nobody's playing Shinobi outside of Anatan. And we've got Aachen coming up. It is not directly on a wood line, it is covering the gold. There is no extra food here, so let's check how many sheep Plunger has. He has a whooping 11 right now. Not bad, not terrible. 3.5 Röntgen. Aachen Chapel is done. He really rushed it out. Usually if you rush the Aachen out like that, you'd be the one going for a fast castle. He's pretty heavily on the wood though. 5 on wood right... Oh, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong one. 6 on wood right now. 8, 6, and 3. There's the tower on the gold. Yeah, this is fast castle HRE. And relic spawns... pretty insane for HRE if he can make it work. But his direct opponent over there has a hippodrome. So we'll see if he can. Scout just ran past here. Should have seen it. Did he? No. He just missed it. Oh, well. You kind of want to check that. Especially if your opponent is already up. I mean, he sees the mill, right? Mill should already scream there is no winery here. Hippodrome is pumping out the first horseman. Macro was just a little bit lacking there for 1 second. By the way, I was yelling about that earlier. Let's see if this cistern has the influence. It does not. If you're going on the berries early, why not make this cistern here? Like right there, in between the gold, the berries, and the sheep are also in there. I'll never understand people. I'll never understand people. Second cistern. Anywhere, please. Maybe here. Please. Anything? Fine, I'll stop. I'll stop begging. Anyway, let's see where these horsemen are going. They're not going anywhere right now. And if we look at what resources people are gathering, team number 2 over here, not on any stone. We do have 2 on gold only for Plunger. So let's see what our HRE player is doing. We already have a barracks coming out. And no tower here, actually. This is a house. Lumber. Okay, we're getting forestry as our first eco upgrade. Now, for those who don't know, forestry, it reads really cool. Double the rate at which villagers chop down trees, right? It sounds so good. What it does is your villager needs, I think, 10? Is it 10? I don't actually know how many chops it needs to take a tree down. Like any tree has a HP bar, and your villager needs a certain amount of chops to kill it before it falls down and you can harvest it. That is what forestry cuts down into. It doesn't actually increase your wood gathering rate. Just makes villagers kill trees faster. It's not great. It's dirt cheap, but it's not great. It's like 2% increase, while double broadex is 10% increase. Okay. brianlin has some knights over here. Kletz was all the way out there on the berries. Let's see, did he lose a vill? 26, no he did not. Pulled back in time, has a tower over there on the gold. Bruce Knights need to pay attention. The tower is not in a great spot though. Wants to cover the berries and the gold with it. That's a dangerous proposition. Let's see. Okay, Hippodrome is not really doing anything. They're just hanging out, killing wolves. Thing is, if you're facing a Night Civ, you want your tower to be behind, towards your base. So when your villagers need to run, because there's a night charge coming in from straight ahead, they don't run towards the knight. First spear... I was gonna say first spear out, but that is a samurai. And a Dark Age samurai at that. It's not even hardened. That's a choice you can make. Wow. Madhansix is a mad lad. He's getting the scout increases burn damage tech, and he's getting range defense. What are we going to see with this hippodrome? My lord, what is he gonna do? I mean, these knights would eat that Dark Age samurai for breakfast, and I guess they did. I mean, if you're Japanese, you just get stone for free, so you just get arrow slits on your tower for free. And if you have a barracks anyway, might as well make spears. Okay. Hippodrome coming in. He's building a Corrosiphon with his longbows that are on the way. But, you know, the longbows are on the way. Where is the protection against the knights? We do have the horsemen. They need to triumph here if they want to take this fight. And then I still wouldn't bet on them. Plunger even has some spears there. I mean, the longbows will deal with that, but wow. This is super YOLO to go out on the map without any spears against mass knights. Plunger, though, Regnitz Cathedral is coming up as we speak there. And yeah, he's, as I said, relic spawn pretty good for him. He just doesn't have the map control currently with these horsemen in play to really go for them. But that would also indicate that Madhansix needs to control the relics. And there's a lot of knights. A lot of knights, really. 10 longbows now, but they're all crossing the map like this. This is so YOLO. Like, you cannot replace these longbows. You don't have the income, especially without a winery. It's getting the... Oh lord, he's only on level 1 cistern. Like, this hurts you so much. Look at that. Your military production rate is basically 20% less than it should be. Just like that. Because you didn't make it. You don't have enough cover rate. Longbows get caught out because we do have a scout with these knights. brianlin finds the longbows, takes them out. It really hurts. It really, really, really hurts. And as far as units go, I mean, these 5 here would have evened that up. mean, this is mostly knights, right? This is real dangerous. We've got 9 knights now, but we do have Plunger in Castle Age. What is he gonna go for? I mean, if you go Regnids, you can also just go knights. But we do have men-at-arms churning away. Aachen Prelate stayed home. Doesn't want to go out, doesn't want to risk it. But I guess he knows mostly this entire army is right there, and he can just secure the relic with his men-at-arms that are about to pop. Because there's no enemy knights on the field. I mean, Kletz is trying to get to Castle Age, I think. But Eco is not quite there. I think he got quite a few upgrades. Yeah, he's getting the melee damage. He did get all the Eco upgrades. Let's see what happens here. Oh, we're attacking the Kremlin. And we're triumphing straight into spears. That's a very short triumph, unfortunately. And as I say that, I mean, this is a very long triumph, actually, because he had the points stacking up, which means half of this triumph has been wasted on running away. And now he doesn't have triumph available anymore. And the knights are still super healthy and going strong. And this Kremlin didn't take any damage. So, yeah, not great for Byzantines. I really wish we had a cistern. Any cistern enjoyers? Prelates are moving out. And we do have Rus villagers over here that are now killing the deer, I guess. Does he not have enough wood to build it? Yeah, he has 5 on wood. He just needs a little bit more to build his hunting cabin. I was gonna say, is he gonna build a TC? No, he doesn't have the resources. Hunting cabin's coming up. HRE already has farms. I would still, if I'm the HRE, I'm taking my own deer, but, you know, might be selfish or something. Got more units coming in from Team Kletz and Madhansix. What's the plan here? Because these men-at-arms don't really have an answer. There is a samurai coming out, but you know, the samurai will lose to the knights, the samurai will lose to the HRE men-at-arms. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was an actual meme question. It is an actual question what the Hippodrome does. So basically, Hippodrome is a stable, and you get access to this ability. There's supply points that stack up, and you get extra supply points on per time, like over time, and you get extra supply points for killing units, and you get extra damage, extra move speed, and health regen on your cavalry units. It's really strong, but you know, so is getting a lot of extra oil. Okay, we've got Japanese spears down here poking and prodding, but these spears would really like to fight these knights instead. But we're right under the Kremlin. More spears coming in. These knights will just be cleaning house, but they don't actually need to, because as long as the Kremlin's going strong, it will just kill everything. Knights wrapping around, and there is men-at-arms of the HRE here. They don't have any upgrades just yet, but they're enough. They're Castle Age men-at-arms. They're doing just fine here. Feudal Age Samurai, not super bad because they're fully upgraded. They will do decently here. Rams are exposed. There's knights on them. These longbows will do okay damage as long as there's no range defense upgrade on the knights. But yeah, Ram gets taken out. Kremlin's still alive and well. And as far as military numbers go, you know, if you look at it, this Castle Age team on the left side doing fine. How many relics are we in for Plunger? Got 3 in the Regnids, no others there, and he's moving out to the next guys. Never mind. This is a Scattertail, is it? Scattertails. And HRE is now pumping knights as well. So yeah, it's looking pretty bad for our team in the north side. What do you mean? Damn me? What happened? What did I do? Yeah, these are feudal age samurai. They're not happy fighting this. They're very much not happy. I mean, they're gonna get a single knight here. 4-on-1. Well, I'm sorry. Maybe you should hurry then next time. By the way, 0 eco upgrades for our Rus player, I don't think. Yeah, no broadaxe, no here, no there, just nothing, which makes me sad. If you're ever on a deer pack, always get survival techniques. If you're ever playing Ruse, always get broadaxe. Unless, you know, you're going fast castle, but even then I would consider it. And let me check something else. This is the Kremlin influence that I should be seeing if I'm on his perspective, but I don't. Okay, he has the Wooden Fortress influence, so he's Wooden Fortress influence, Wooden Fortress influence. Yeah, he's getting the 20% extra, it's fine. So yeah, for those who don't know, Wooden Fortresses, which the Kremlin counts as, have a larger radius around them that increases wood gather rate for Ruse players by 20%. It's really good, you should use it. There's just, you know, teams of prelates running around the map. And I think at this point he has all the relics except for this one. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. He built another monastery. Now, here's the other thing. If you're playing HRE, consider just building towers instead of a monastery. Yes, it's gonna be more wood in total, but you know, you get a tower and it will get super benefits. Yeah, the knights can't be here, unfortunately. It is the joy of the counter system. These spearmen are very effective. How many HRE knights do we have? We've got 9, we've got 8 men-at-arms. How we looking here? Still nobody going Castle Age? Byzantine is going in that direction. We did finally get a second cistern. I love it. I really do. Please build more cisterns. You should be on level 3 now. Full walls here on the side. This this wall here. Just make this wall instead, maybe? Small wall? Big wall. Corner? No escape? Maybe he wants to trap an enemy army there. I mean, this is okay for Kletz as long as his opponent is just fighting there with the early knights against spearmen. That's good value he's getting, but there's a mass of archers here now too. And that's enough archers actually to snipe out all the spears. It's just that he doesn't want to stand still, right? There's the last relic, by the way. Golden Horn Tower coming out for Byzantine. I mean, it's a little late for Gulp, right? Gulp is a shock landmark at the start of Castle Age, where your armored units are suddenly unkillable and you'll just murder everything. In the long run, Golden Horn will give you more value. And yeah, this is just the death of the Japanese army. Japanese nowhere near Castle Age. The gold is slowly running out because he's been producing so many high value units. And he really needs access to this gold or that one. Honestly, both of these should be closer to running out. How much gold are we having left? 1200. Yeah. We really need to secure ourselves some gold. Looks a little bad at this point because, you know, 71 high value knights, men-at-arms. We've got 27 archers here, which are not that high value, I suppose, but you know, brianlin is also sitting on 1,000 food. His his third opponent, his teammate as they call them, could easily sponsor him to Castle Age. We've got another monastery coming out here. Keep in mind, guys, this is the bottom bracket final, so these guys are not super high ranked. I haven't actually checked the rank, but just from what I'm seeing, I would assume this is mid-plat, low-plat, something like that. We'll see. Madhansix is up to Castle Age at this point, and we do have the floating gate for Japan coming in. This is all samurai, so these knights could actually take that fight and win. But do they want to? Mass archers coming in, they do have +1. So these samurai are not actually super happy taking that, because they're going to be taking a lot of damage. And here are upgraded upgraded HRE knights, so, you know, there's no way they hold this. Absolutely no way. Where's the floating gate actually coming up? All the way in the corner. And what is Byzantine doing as their teammate is dying? Well, okay, they're doing nothing because they have nothing. We have 6 crossbows that would probably not hold this push. Yeah, game's done, job's done, but, you know, it looked pretty much that way for the longest time. The plan of feudal all-in, I don't hate it, but you know, there's an HRE player that is completely open, doesn't have any protection, didn't even build a tower on their gold, so why is your first instinct to attack the Kremlin? I mean, show of dominance, maybe. Maybe. But you really shouldn't. Well, that used to be a landmark that existed. Now, no longer. Yeah, I guess we fast forward to game number 2 is pretty much what we're doing here. I do like that we took one sacred site, should take more of them as well. And Byzantine is now moving over, making crossbows into this. Good move. I'll allow it. We do have horsemen to deal with the archers. And do we have upgrades? Not really. We have +1 range defense. We should have +2. And now we can kite back. This is fine. We should have limited A, honestly. Because we don't have any front line. And limited A will do decently against most things. Even against archers, because, you know, you can activate shield wall. But there's just no stopping this army. It is 105 to 30 army supply. Byzantine is doing things. Level 4 cistern. We do have farms. You know what? I'm not okay with this. This is not okay. What the hell? This is supposed to be a wall. Walls are supposed to be keeping things out. I'll say realistically you could throw a torch over a wall, but you know, you would have to get a lot of torches to do this. Speaking of a lot of torches, I guess we hit that. Oh my, I can't really beat this up. They're still in game. Well, I'll be interested to see what Madhansix is pulling out of the bag at this point. He has 40 army, has some Landsknecht, has 24 crossbows. Their opponents have 37 archers, 23 knights, 19 crossbows, 90 men-at-arms, and Rus is also pumping away at the horsemen and is about to go castle age themselves. As I say that, they spent the 1,000 food on 18 more horsemen. And we do have a Palace of Swabia for HRE coming up. Where is it? Somewhere? Anywhere? I mean, might as well put it there, why not? Could have put it here, you know, where it's safe, but... As far as upgrades go, this is fine, this is fine. I mean, he's swimming in resources, right? Look at his gold count. He could easily just finance Rus Imperial as well. Plunger has it made. He doesn't need anything. Production-wise, he's looking okay. This is fine. Swabia is also coming up. He has full blacksmith upgrades. He's looking pretty happy right now. Kletz, meanwhile, has 11 villagers. And they're here on the second TC. They're safe. They're fine. They're just living the best life, making farms around the TC. I'll go live on a farm. Can we A-move the enemy base now? Can we do that? I mean, Byzantine army is at 64 now, and 33 of that is crossbows, 12 is Landsknecht. I feel like if you're gonna make an army that can fight outnumbered, this is a decent composition. It's just not decent if you walk out on a map like that. Oh my god, this is HRE Landsknecht in the middle of the non-attack moving ranged army. Swing! 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 And they're all dead! I mean, this also didn't help, but... And there's the Imperial. And this game is over. Well, this game was over 15 minutes ago, but, you know. We are in the game. We are once again watching Team... Now, what was their team name? Wow, my memory is so bad. It is MostviertelNord. And they are going up against Team Duck Duck Goose on the other side. It is Plunger and brianlin versus Kletz and Madhansix. Did someone remember how to swap around these? Wait. Oh my, this is so much nicer. Beautiful. Anyhow, I just said what I would expect out of this. Honestly, French makes knights. Abbasid makes town centers. And Mongol will be playing a tower rush. Oh, that would be the preferred method, because that is basically Mongol's job here. To stop either Abbasid from kicking off, or to stop French from making knights. But seeing them here on gold makes me real worried. And also, this girl should be on the gold if you're going to take gold. If I'm brianlin and I see someone already on gold as the Mongol player at 1 minute 20, I'm like, okay, bro, I'm very happy. Also, watch game design in its fullest final stage. Why did you not unpack? Because the villager was here? Anyway, Kletz once again on the Japanese. He once again got the early stage of the wheelbarrow, which is fine, by the way. Which is perfectly viable. You can do that. Some players prefer to go on sheep early and take the berries late. I feel like if there's a French on the map, you might as well take the berries early. Why not? And the wheelbarrow will pay itself off over time. And I feel like if you're going fast castle, even then the wheelbarrow will pay itself off. Especially because, you know, you'll be forced to go on your own sheep. As far as sheep go, got 10 sheep here for Kletz, which is okay. It's like the minimum amount you want to be having. We've got the Mongol Khan going behind the base there. Or I'd rather hope he's going behind the base. Okay, the base is actually here. Hasn't really scouted his opponent's base at all. Very un-Mongoly behavior. School of Cavalry is coming out for Plunger there. It's gonna build it with 5, so has a reasonable fast age up. Does not have a mill just yet, so far no. As I say that, here comes the mill, so that's gonna be a wheelbarrow as he ages up. And Abbasid is going Eco Wing. Surprise, surprise! Oh, we finally packed the girl, and we do get a stable out. Madhansix is going towards the feudal age right now. Chorus is coming out for Kletz. Madhansix is a little late on the food. Does have 12 on there right now, so he needs like one more drop off and then he can age. As far as trade posts go, this one is fairly decent. You kind of want your teammate to wall this, and then you kind of protect the rest of the way. And you drive your silver tree in the bottom side. Or the alternative is you just make deer stone, right? And build a market eventually. There is the moment of truth. Which one will it be? It will be the deer stone. Old reliable, not being able to get raided so much by the French knights. French will already be up though. And Eco Wing is almost done. brianlin is still on the gold, has 231 gold. I don't know what he wants with all of that gold, because what he needs is 75 for Fertile Crescent. He needs 75 for fresh foodstuffs. And he's still on there. I guess he's going for 150 for wheelbarrow too. We'll find out. Because like right now he's going Eco Wing, he doesn't have any stone taken, so his TC will be very late. Very late indeed. Queued up the first tech. There's the Crescent. There's the second tech. He has 141. He has 160. Now he's moving to stone. So yeah, he's going for wheelbarrow too. Not a fan of this approach. And I feel like if you're doing it that way, you might as well like build 2 more houses. Because how many does he need? He needs 5 extra structures. So I'd say if you're going to be going for all of these upgrades, might as well go for a lumber camp, 3 extra houses, and like a production building. And accept the fact that, you know, Keshik might be in your future. Oh yeah, mining camp. I forgot the mining camp. So you get Golden Age. But yeah, archery range coming out. We do have the stable already there. What is the plan for Kletz? We do have a barracks again. And double production Kashik are there. We do have a spearman coming out. And Plunger actually opened with a horseman. Plunger is opening horsemen. He's only producing horsemen. Why? What is... Someone explain? Plunger is sitting on 443 gold. He does have gold. What is the plan here? We don't have Broadex. We don't have the mining upgrade. We don't have the wheelbarrow yet. By the way, wheelbarrow discounted. Please get it. Like, all French ecotechs are discounted. You should be getting them. And that also means that professional scouts is discounted. So that is a very good source of food for you. You don't actually have to risk yourself out on the map. But right now, we do have horseman spam. And the first knight, I guess. Where is it? Let's go. Plunger, where is your perspective? Horsemen driving the Japanese villagers off. Are they gonna get a kill? I don't feel like you should be justified going horseman by getting a kill, but he does. Now, here's one thing, one reason why you could be considering adding horsemen in Feudal Age, because if this is a Mangudai archery range, then no, going knights is annoying. Because the Mangudai are just as fast and they will kite you if your opponent is on the ball with the micro. But, you know, the horsemen are faster. We do see a dead Japanese scout. And, you know, it is Kashik and Mangudai. Now, the problem with the horsemen is these Kashik will kill you. Let's take a look at brianlin's base. He opted to go for only 2 town centers. Yes, this is a very Abbasid thing to say. I mean, he went for 159 extra stone. So I feel like, at this point, might as well go for free. Oh, big raid on the gold there. Knight comes in, but there is 2 Kashik here. Okay, here comes the reinforcements, but we can just run away with the signal arrow as well for extra move speed. Now, the horsemen are faster than this. So, the Mangudai should actually just run forth, and the Kashik should occasionally charge. Charging by, you know, selecting, like right-clicking the furthest away opponent unit, because you can't charge in melee range on the horsemen. And the charge will actually trigger on the closest unit, which is why you can soak chargers with scouts, for example. But yeah, horsemen now actually being justified, taking out the Mangudai. But that is only because there's not enough units here, right? Because they're all hanging out at home. How are we looking? We don't have a blacksmith just yet. Game Sound has echo? Really? I should look into that. Spearmen going out to meet the cavalry charge, but only 1 knight goes down. I'll say only. Yeah, let me quickly take a look at that while we watch this knight. And scrolling. Game sound echo. Weird. Are you sure? Do you have my stream open twice? Because I don't see it. Like, I don't really have any influence on that. It's not in my sources, I say that much. Righto, this knight did absolutely nothing. That is a disappointment to me. But there's also a lot of Mangudai on the map, so you can be more safe. Now, if I'm Plunger in this situation, I just saw Mangudai on the map. Yes, there's the tower that I was going for with this. And I also would get my eco upgrades because I know how I have all of this wood ready to go. And I would very much consider professional scouts as well. He's going stone, so second town center for Plunger. He already is 450, ready to go. Are we going 3 TC? Okay, he's pulling off now. It's just overmined and I guess 1 case of, what I was going to say, arrow slits. Towers here. We do have a dreaded spear raid on the gold. Now, putting French off of gold is very annoying, and he does get 2 villagers here, which is totally worth it. No arrow slits just yet. You should totally get that because, you know, you have the extra resources there and that would increase this tower's output so much. Woodline is very exposed, but I guess Kletz is not going to stick around. But yeah, this was a great raid. Lots of idle time, villager kills, and what is your teammate doing while you do this? We do have some pastures going for him. And we have a straight up fight. Knights get pulled back in time, so that's nice. Yeah, good micro there, but we also have archers here. So these units from Abbasid could just be taking the fight. Are we just gonna dive the base? I don't know about that one, buddy. And very nice horseman raid here in the back, but Madhansix reacts in time, does not sleep on the job, and does have a rather huge army here that walks straight past and doesn't engage. But yeah, that's, I don't know, that's a way to throw away 6 horsemen. I don't know, they do cost resources. Are we looking for resources? It looks like Mongol is aiming for Castle Age at this point. Kletz has a lot of gold in the bank. Do we have upgrades? We do. No survival techniques, but he's not on the deer. He did kill the deer, so is anyone pro scouting here? It's not Plunger, I'll tell you that much. It's not Kletz, he doesn't have any scouts. It's not Madhansix, he only has a Khan. And it's not brianlin either. So why are these deer dead? Well, your guess is as good as mine. But yeah, Abbasid doing Abbasid things. We don't have a Castle Age just yet. We just have mass archers and spears on the way. But there's a pretty big Mongol army. And these archers are very exposed right now. Honestly, when I see this, I'm immediately dropping towers in my woodline. And, you know, towers on my gold. Because Mangudai are just that annoying. Keshik tanked the arrow fire and the Mangudai just run through. That's like super annoying. And I would make some camel archers. But yeah, walls are coming out. Interesting walls. We'll call them that. But yeah, while this Mongol army is here, walling is kind of not an option. Need to drive them away first. These walls, I do like them. Securing the corner there. This is a little bit out there. Kind of want to wall around that next. Like go here, go here, go here. But we do have Samurai and Bugeisha on that. Finding that in time, unfortunately. So yeah, but look at the numbers. We've got 30 eco lead already. And that is after Kletz did a nice raid on the woodline, on the gold earlier of the French. Short walls come in just in time. I mean, there is Mangudai here, so a few of these guys will die. Spearmen cannot engage into this, but they do provide a little bit of frontline at the last second there. We do have quite a lot of archers here, and if the spears stand back and we're fighting under TC, this is fine. Villagers not doing too smart things there. Yeah, I mean, Madhansix is being very annoying here in the back of the base. brianlin is actually spending all of his resources on new military now. He was close to getting to Castle Age. Speaking of Castle Age, Floating Gate is coming up. We don't have a stable or an archery range just yet. We do have double barracks. So maybe we're gonna see a mass feudal samurai, a mass castle samurai. And the French currently has 7 knights. If you mix in a few spears, it's not gonna be an issue. And they're here right now. Wall is in time to stop this, and now we do have Madhansix cornered there, and the charge connects. The vision is gone, and you should turn around now. This is the moment where you turn around and don't follow the damn Mangudai. Yeah, I really can't tell you, sorry. I really cannot tell you what the sound issue is, because I don't have it. Second TC is out for Plunger. Didn't really talk about that just yet. So we've got double TC for both of these guys. Keep in mind, French villagers actually come out even faster. You know, assuming you use your second town center, but we'll get there, please. Sometime soon. There we go. We are using it. Perfect. Okay. Mass pastures here for Madhansix. For future reference, I mean, you don't have to do this, but if you leave 4x4 square 3 here in the middle, you can put in a monastery later and get the imperial upgrade, and then you don't have to rearrange your pastures. Or you just make a bunch more pastures. That is the other option. Speaking of, how far is the Uwu? Uwu has run out, so he really needs to refresh that. Doesn't get any stone right now. And yeah, he's out of stone. Really needs to refresh that very soon. We do get wheelbarrow finally. No broadaxe, no horticulture, no specialized pick. Honestly, I don't get... If you're playing feudal in any capacity, you should always get broadaxe. It's so good. 6x6 is better. I guess you can fit the stupa then, if you want to. You can fit a white stupa, but I usually don't. And we do have Abbasid farms. No surprises there. Brianlin has so much gold. So does Plunger. What are these guys doing with all their gold? What is their secret? How do they make so much gold in this economy? Yeah. Kletz, though, is an issue. He's castle age for quite a while now. Let's see what he's doing with it. Got a relic there, waiting to put it into the Shinto shrine. We don't see any samurai. What is he producing? This is a feudal army. He doesn't have any upgrades. Here comes the veteran spearmen. They do 6x6? No, the stupa is I think the... Okay, I'll say this. The prayer tent is 2x6, you're right. But the stupa is 6x6. You were right, it's not 4x4, it is 2x... or 4x6 rather, not 2. So I'll say this. You just got castle age. You rushed it. You're meant to get armored units and get some damage on there. And you're meant to take relics. I mean, the relics part you got down. That's fine. But if you had rushed out mass samurai at this point in time, with some spears mixed in there and then attacked together with your teammate, these guys would have died. And they're both on 2TC, they're both booming. Like, they're 50, almost 50 eco units ahead at this point in time. Military wing coming out for Abbasid. What do these players see of each other? I do like that we've got some forward towers there, another forward tower here. I would really like Mongols to start trading because the Mongol economy is so bad without it. Like, especially the food economy for Mongols is atrocious. As long as you, like, eat cheap. You kind of want to be eating these deer that are right there for the taking, and these deer, and these deer, and these deer, and I don't know where the boar is. There it is. Kurtai is coming out. This is getting pretty scary for Team Plunger, brianlin there, for Team Duck Duck Goose. Because with the Kurtai, these Mangodai will be doing quite a bit of damage, and they're going to be upgraded to the Castle Age variety. Probably, hopefully. And balanced projectiles is not far away either. Their immediate veterancy upgrade. This is what you should be doing when you hit Castle Age. Immediate veteran upgrade. This is still not upgraded. What do we have for our Japanese player? We've got spears and a few samurai. Now we're adding stables. Honestly, if you just make mass spears, that also works, but if you just float 3000 food, that doesn't work. Okay, knights coming in. We do have a few archers here. brianlin is castle age. Plunger is deciding to play a feudal push while he ages up, looks like. And he's also trading. Trade has started. Where is his market? This is an Abbasid market. Where is the French market? Hello? Oh, over here. Whoops. I mean, just build it there. Might as well go. There's walls all around you. Yeah, this is wasting quite a bit of time. We do get a guild hall. Now, if you're already set up like this, and you don't plan on killing your opponent immediately, like, you have 30 knights now. That's the bare minimum I would consider a Royal Institute for. Guild hall is setting you up for Imperial, because you put it on food, I mean, if you have this farm setup, you don't necessarily put it on food, you put it on gold, but like, what you usually do is you put it on food, you get 1200 gold, which you already have, and then as soon as you have 2400 food, you just click up to Imperial. Okay, veteran Mangudai fighting there. The Kurtai is not here, which is really bad. So these archers actually will kill quite a few of them, but the Night Mass has been weeded down. The Keshik tanking, oh never mind, there's the rest of the knights. The Keshik tanking most of the archer fire here, doing a good job. Now we've got the kiting going on. The knights will do a decent number on these Mangudai, but look at that, 6+2. These guys only have 4 range defense. They will die rather quickly following this, because these are also super fast attacking. 0.88 attack point. So yeah, you don't want to be fighting that. But Camel's actually really decent, because they do debuff Mangudai as well, because they count as cavalry. They just don't have any range defense. They don't have any range defense. And here arrived the spears. That means these guys can't be here. We're also under Kurotai. This is like the worst fight you could ever take. Plunger and brianlin do not want to be here at all. Where is brianlin's army, by the way? Mass veteran archers coming in. They could do a number here. Does he have composite bows? Doesn't have composite bows, doesn't have boot camp. Both very important upgrades for this archer mass. Extra health, extra attack speed would be great. We also don't have balanced projectiles, so well, let's see here. Yeah, balanced projectiles would be huge. As far as resources go, we have 0 villagers on food right now. We are having 1600 0 villagers on gold. We have 1600 food. Okay, he just swapped to another gold. I'll allow that. I'll allow that. He's fixing his macro. He's also trading. And we do get Camel Rider shields, which is a really good technique. Okay, Kurtai is forward. We do have an Uvu. By the way, superior mobility. He got the normal mobility. Superior mobility is just 100 stone. It's usually worth it just to get the Kurtai a little bit faster where you want it. Bigglestein is coming in. Oh, hey guys. I'm assuming top bracket finished up. We are currently seeing game number 2 of the bottom bracket. We've got what was the name? MostviertelNord? MostviertelNord against Duck Duck Goose. MostviertelNord being team on the left side, and we've got Duck Duck Goose on the right side. Yeah, Brothers Grimm taking 2-0. Alrighty. This is now starting to look like a scary army of the Japanese, because Kletz was floating so much he just went straight to him. We do have a Yoroshiro in the main town center, which pros have learned, or rather adjusted to, is now no longer a bad thing apparently, because it gives you so much boom if you put it in there that you don't hate it anymore. You don't hate it. You just get ahead and then you finish the game. This is a very scary army. I mean, they're hardened samurai. These spears are... Wait, there's a bannerman. Can I click on a spear? Veteran spearmen. So, these are not elite, but these elite mounted samurai, 29 damage, -3 debuffed here. They even take out the camel riders. They don't take out that many camel riders, though. This is real scary. Number of spears here is really bad for this team. brianlin does not want this fight, but what does Plunger have? And where are the archers? I guess they're busy. Yeah, they're busy doing things over here. Keshik frontline. There is no frontline for these guys. Few spears coming in now, but the Mangudai will just kite them to death real easily. And yeah, okay. It looks like the Camel Riders will be able to clean this up, but not without significant damage. Kletz is having fun here. But look at the eco numbers. He needs to do a lot of damage to make this even. Can someone ban Jiggly for me? Yeah, Mongol is gonna clean this up. Camel Riders return. They do have 3 melee and 1 range. They are not happy fighting these Mangudai. Keshik though, they're a different number. They need to run and not run straight through this. Great, war crimes. Yeah, they don't have Gulp. Imagine, if you don't have self-healing, counter units actually counter you. Okay, I guess these guys have self-healing, but like not that much. I mean, look at these camel riders. These are very expensive units. You do not want to be running after Mangudai with one range defense. Okay, Plunger is going into crossbows now. Yeah, this is a decent setup. We do have the forward keep there. These walls are closed. Golden Edge 3 deactivated? Did he just Oh no. Oh, come on, game. Well, that just bugged out. Now we need to repair the House of Wisdom. I don't know if he can repair the House of Wisdom, and that might be a remake. Honestly. Fucking hell. Well, I don't think he can repair this. I think this is just a remake. But thankfully, Manias, our admin of today, is right here and can deal with this. I mean, they might still win this. Army numbers are in favor of Team Mostviertel, but eco numbers are very much in favor of Team Duck Duck Goose. I mean, this sucks, really, because I feel like Mostviertel is winning, but eco is 50 ahead for the other team. I feel like they really don't have a solution to the Mangudai, and there is Imperial Japanese units on the field, but yeah, House of Wisdom got bug deleted. If he can repair it, it's fine, but I don't think he can. I think he's just gone. And that locks him out of Imperial Age, and that is just bullshit. Like, he has 8,000 gold almost. He can't do anything with it. I mean, he could have gone to Imperial long ago. I guess when he clicked it, it just deleted. I don't know what this bug is supposed to do. It's just really dumb. It happens occasionally, just randomly. You unpack your silver tree in the corner, it just auto-deletes itself. So yeah, I don't know. I don't have a way to reach these guys while they're in game. If this team was to ask for a remake at 25 minutes because they can no longer go to Imperial Age because their landmark is gone, I would allow it. It sucks, but what the fuck. Oh wait, he's going trade win? How? Well, never mind. That's the town center. Baited. Let's see how much we have in the guild hall, shall we? Where is it? 1,000 stone, actually. You know what, Matthias? I'm making your life interesting. Admit it. You enjoy this. Can we talk about the fact that Mongols is still not trading and I hate it? No, I'm not okay. It is past midnight. I want to be in bed. Oh, boys. We've got 95 army supply now for Team Duck Duck Goose. We've got crossbows, we've got knights, we've got a lot of camel riders. I feel like it has stabilized at this point in time. Yeah, he deleted the TC. I'll be honest, I'm rooting for Team Duck Duck Goose because they're up 1-0 and I want to go to bed, but I don't. It looked very much like they would lose. Now they're stabilizing and I'm worried. Then again, brianlin could easily finance his teammates' Imperial Age, no problems, no questions asked, and he's not doing it. Are we getting mass sprinkled outposts? Oh, Hello, Ribaldoquin and Randy! Let's watch this in all its glory. It's so good. So disgustingly good. Also, you know, these are elite mounted samurai with blacksmith upgrades, so they're just better than these knights. Veteran Mangudai also doing a number there. Honestly, Madhansix just needs to go to Imperial. Look at these resources these guys have in the bank. They need to start trading and they need to just, you know, get imp and then push with elite units. Right there. And brianlin needs to really give his teammate a little bit of resources. Oh my god, we've got a Mongol trebuchet. Watch it do nothing. That is so sad. Nothing is better than French knights. Hello, this is my friend Ribaldoquin. I mean, it will die to obelisks looking at it funny, but... Did you see that thing almost one-shotting the knight? And it does AoE damage. Okay, here is the final death stroke, because, you know, we have a Mongol player and they don't have any walls. And here come the camels. Even though we're losing the front fight, brianlin can forever resupply. He only has 27 on food, which is an issue. Also, what is his secondary resource? Okay, it is food, so he should be getting better food income in a second. If he got the upgrade. He didn't. Oh my god, he needs those. If you go Trade Wing, please get this. If you have Eco Wing and Imperial, please get this. These are all really good upgrades. Like, improved processing is a no-brainer. Well, all three of these upgrades are necessary. But looks like eco units are no longer a thing for Team Mostviertel. So they're gonna be, yeah, very unhappy. That's a lot of dead Ozutsu though, because they cannot deal with this. I guess they can. How much damage do they actually do? All of them together can almost one-shot a Camel Rider. Almost. Elite Onamusha, they're an okay unit, not great. But hey, look at that! Here comes the cavalry. More Camel Riders coming out. I will say this, I am very happy brianlin has not made more than 2 Camel Archers this game. I'm so sick and tired of seeing Abbasid go only... That's very, you know, yeah, that's what I thought. I'm very tired of seeing Abbasid players going Camel Archer only and just winning because, you know, it's like the best unit in the game. No, he needs the gold. He needs to feel secure. Okay, I guess Plunger doesn't have any gold. That's an issue. But I guess Plunger could also ask for gold. He swapped his guild hall to generate gold. And is he... He's still trading with this pitiful small trade when he could go a full map. That makes me a little sad. Mango can get another hit in. I mean, these guys could just dive it, but nope. No such luck. brianlin is pushing back right there, and he's also in the economy. Eco numbers just keep plummeting for the team here. Guys, can we put that in, maybe? Oh, and we are going for hand cannoneers now. Because these knights will no longer be cutting it against the elite camel riders that have 5 and 4 melee armor and have the debuff. Man, I love Japanese units. Let's swap to Kletz's perspective so we can enjoy it even more. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Now I'll say this. Usually, French is fine with people diving their base, especially if you have multi-town centers, because Red Palace arbalest emplacements will murder everything that comes in between there. But, you know, if you're not Imperial, because you have absolutely no gold... Where did all the gold go? Brian, what did you just do? Did you just buy a lot of stuff? I mean, Plunger now has 10,000 foods. I feel like they had a lot of synergy going there at some point. It happened! It happened! There's the Red Palace, it's going up! Where is it going up? Oh my. Right next to the other keep? Well, that's a choice. I probably have... Where do I put that keep? I guess I put it in the... I mean, this is super exposed. You lost that position like multiple times already. Can't really secure any resources with it, so I guess I put it here. Fight in front of that. Plunger sent 3,000 foods. So yeah, they're working together, guys. It's happening. They're beginning to believe. We still didn't get the important trade upgrades, and we didn't get the improved processing. And oh no. Oh no 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 no. Okay. Madhansix is running away again. These are elite Mangudai. They could have just gone in there and murdered every single villager. But brianlin is coming to save his ass. And we do have a Hui Hui Pao on the map though. That means Madhansix did go. There it is. The Kagnet Palace. Second Hui Hui Pao is coming out. It's like he ordered them. This is the unit that he wants right now. Does he have any warrior scouts? Because warrior monks? Because that's the other unit he wants. Yes, he has 2 of them. So he gets the Saint's Blessing. And now we're just gonna siege down the Red Palace. Oh, you know we're gonna dive it. Oh lord, we're gonna dive it. If these units hop into the Red Palace will literally kill every single unit on the screen. But they're not. They're just gonna not do anything. Here comes a big dive into the economy. We do have fire arrows for these elite Mangudai. They're fully upgraded. There's a lot of horsemen in front as well. Do we have a Khan Hunter here? Yes, 2 of them. Obelisk emplacements are doing work here, are killing a lot of units, but, you know, a lot of idle time. Honestly, just go for the eco. You don't need to be here right next to these keeps. There's no point. Just go find things. Let's see what he sees. Like, he has no idea what is anywhere. So might as well go and find out. There's more raids in the middle here. Elite Lancer from the Abbasid coming out. We have very little vision. I really don't like that. Camel Riders just getting kited to death. I don't like that either. And there's more camel riders to be kited to death. And the horsemen are just gonna keep on going. We find more villagers here in the corner. Yeah, this is rough. This is real rough, but this is also real rough. Double mangoes for... No, just dive them. There's free real estate to be taken. Horseman raids. I really like those. This is gonna take a big toll on the eco there. If you can kill that, by the way, Yorishiro taken out. Yes, the floating gate will reproduce the priest with the Yorishiro eventually, but it's very annoying. Oh my, we have relics untaken in the back of the base. Now that I'm not a fan of. Okay. Trade has been found again. He still doesn't have the upgrade. It makes me so mad. And we still only have half map trade from our French player. I mean, these guys here, they're gonna die now. Because, is there a village? Wait, who is that? Elite Palace Guards. Okay, they're moving a little faster. But I was gonna say, this is not cavalry move speed. They're gonna die, but they paid for it for themselves. But look at the actual population right now. We have 47 eco units for Madhansix. He's dead. But Plunger? Never mind, Plunger has 117. Well, I don't know. Mongol just died 2 raids while this is happening. They didn't trade. They only on 1 TC. They got raided. They're dead. And there's more raids here. Yeah. I mean, brianlin just sending units into there everywhere just worked. And he can infinitely resupply because he's full map trading. And he has 139 eco units. Yeah, well, all of these attack pings constantly. Usually an Imperial Age Mongol wants to have towers everywhere. Then you want to get the... Where's an Uvu that I can click on? Do we have any Uvus? Anyone see an Uvu? There's an Uvu. Then you want to get the Pax Mongolica. Yeah, this game is over. Like, there's no way for Madhansix to come back outside of dropping like 10 stable, 10 markets in the corner and going for full trade with that. But it was a long time in coming. I'll say this because, you know, Abbasid is basically unmolested. They didn't get the upgrades that they needed early. Now we have the second resource trade. Look at that, 25 food. If he had that the entire time, his eco would have been like so insanely better. I mean, yeah, Team Mostviertel just missed their timing. When Japanese was Imperial Age and Madhan was bullying the opponents with Mangodai, if they just sit here, make 2 bombards and then slow push, they just win. And this Kurtai, I mean, now it's actually doing work because, you know, your opponent is pushing into it, but it didn't really do anything for most of the game. It's such a potent tool, it increases your damage so much. And look at these Keshik, they do 20 damage. No, that's a horseman. Wait, where's a Keshik? Any Keshiks? No, we only have horsemen, okay. Well, 20 damage horseman is something to be feared of anyway. But I mean, does Team Duck Duck Goose realize that they have won and that Mongol is dead in the water? We'll find out. And they're trading again. I love it. My real question is, why does Plunger have so much more food than his counterpart? He has 73 on food, but like brianlin has a trait that gives him secondary food, so he should have better income. Well, anyway, let's watch this play out. There's also untaken sacred sites. I mean, it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. I'm happy that this relic got picked up. I'll say that. Guys, please build a corner market. I mean, we're just waiting for Team Duck Duck Goose to realize that they could just A-move into the opponent's base. We do have Mars Mango. Let's see this army evaporate. That's a lot of damage. 22 spears, 39 archers. They're not happy with that, but this is also an issue. And they're ready to dive, and there is not enough protection in the world to deal with that if they were going for the siege. Here comes the flank with camel riders. Here comes the flank with horsemen, with lancers. And just like that, the entire siege line is just gone. All the archers are still alive. And now we have the big fight. The Kurtai is not in range. We would love to see it right there. It is just not. And yeah, if you look at the numbers, it's going down. We're fighting under... Is that all of these guys upgraded? Yeah. Springled. That gets a cannon. That gets a springled. Now we're actually fighting in range of the Kurtai. Or are we? Yeah, Kurtai Aura. Damage plus 20%. It's insane. That's the only reason why this is looking remotely close. We do have a nest of bee popping out of the Cagnat Palace. Beautiful. Like, you guys don't need to pull back. You can just win this. Are we getting any siege to deal with these towers or like anything? Hui Pow popping out. And we do have Kletz finally walling the map. You should probably wall in front of the market, but you know, we do have a corner market. Here's a tidbit of information. Trade post actually gives you, I think, 25% more. If you trade to the neutral market, you get 25% more resources compared to your teammates' market. Now, this is slightly further in the corner than this. It's not 25% further in the corner. And we do have brianlin spamming towers everywhere with cannon emplacements. Okay, this one is only arrow slits. What is the current vision of people? Not a whole lot. Onamusha. No, the UI is not bugged. We only have 24 villagers. That is the unfortunate truth. Man, I really wish that, you know, these guys would use their resources that they have, like those 15,000 resources that each of them is floating. Okay. There's writing on the wall that this might not be a very long game anymore. It is already a long game, but might not last much further. They're still sending around resources. I love it. Unfortunately, they're not really communicating. How much stone is in the guild hall? Are we going wonder? Oh, he's on gold. Never mind. Oh my god, he doesn't have university tax. Now, let's find out if brianlin has university tax. He, in fact, does have a singular university tag, which is biology. I'll allow it. He's going blast camera riders. Guys, A move into the opponent's base. I mean, Madhansix is... The reason why Madhansix has an army, let's take a look at his army, shall we? He has Elite Mangudai. He has different Elite Mangudai that came out of his H4 landmark. He has Palace Guards. Like, half of his army is Palace Guards. Oh, beautiful. Elite Palace Guards with 20% extra damage. And they do nothing because, you know, your opponent is just spamming high-level units. Because they have infinite resources. Okay. Here's the mass archer push into horses. Guys, come on, just keep making. Keep making, keep making. You have enough production, right? Do we have enough production? Let's find out. We do have 22 stables, 3. Okay, and his teammate does have... No. Plunger needs more production. He has 1 stable, he has 4 archery ranges, and he has 8 barracks. Like, you need at least triple that. I mean, what do they see? This is... I mean, they know everything. They know their opponent is sitting in their base. They know there is no trade. You could literally... You see these wooden walls? You can go in there anytime you want. Like... Just make more units, lol. As far as upgrades go, are we maxed? I guess we don't need that anymore because we're trading. I mean, this is always like the question. Do you go for the compilation? Because it's really expensive. He can't really reboom anymore. The issue is where's he gonna reboom? Like he has 1 single woodline left that is already being towered by everyone. Okay, I guess this one exists. Okay, I'll take it back. He can take this woodline. Kletz is fine because he has Yorishiro and he has 6 relics. Take a look at the last 6 villagers of Madhansix dying. He's down to 3 eco units now. I wonder where they are. Shall we find them? How do you do that again? Okay. Down to 3 again. He's still producing villagers, I'll give him that. But yeah, I feel like we are in a territory where we could tap out. The Hui Pao are chasing the horse. No, these are not. Yeah, these are elite horsemen. They are chasing the cavalry that is currently. Oh, where are you guys going actually? They're running away from the horsemen. Oh, they're going for the camels. And the Hui Pao are going to help. What are we shooting? What? Almost! Almost! Yeah, sorry, I would love to focus on things, but it's very late and, you know, the game is over and... The Yumis didn't even get an elite upgrade. Nobody respects the Yumi. They're such a good unit in Imperial because you get the extra aura that gives you actual, like, real damage, and if you get fire arrows too, but... Yeah, this is gonna get cleaned up. It's not like it's worth gonna do anything because the Red Palace gives Obelisk emplacements to keeps and town centers, but... These towers, by the way, they're still up. They did so much damage over this whole game. It's insane. Here comes the next round. Madhansix has 5 eco units. This game is still going. They are not. I can't speed up. It's still going. These guys are still at it. I don't know why, because you know when your teammate is dead, your opponent has the entire map for himself, and you know they're massively trading, and you're not. Maybe you should call it quits. I'm tempted to go to bed. What's that mean? Villages are overrated, exactly. Like, here's the thing. If you're 1 TC aggression playing like that, a Mongol economy is sad. Like, their food economy is really bad. Even if you have all the upgrades and improved upgrades, then you're still less efficient than a normal farming civ. And this is not a normal farming civ, this is Abbasid, who still doesn't have improved processing. But they do have Golden Age and all food upgrades. Like, Madhansix is happily microing his mango dice, the few that he still has left. But, dude, your entire army is coming from your Imperial Age landmark and your opponent is on 235 eco units, maybe, no. Main town center about to go down. We're fighting directly into the Kurotai again. Brianlin is gonna drop a keep right there next to the Kurotai. I think he's gonna lose this fight though, so maybe this keep is not gonna go up. Yeah, he's gonna lose the fight. Does he remake in time to do anything about it? He's a spamming horseman. I guess he has enough vills here to make this go. Ah, no. The Mango died too much damage. And 4 nest of bees. Guys, come on! Like, the sad reality is, if Team Duck Duck Goose makes any siege at all, they will just kill things. I mean, we're fighting into a Kurotai with cannon towers, a keep, and mass nest of bees there with mangoes too. Like, this is the most fortified position of this entire base. There's a whole base to be raided here that has basically only this rocket launcher and this rocket launcher. Not very strong. But yeah, you know, you'd expect your opponent to tap out at this point. And I think we finally are at the point where if they just keep on fighting, this team can no longer resupply. Because otherwise, we'll just wait for the wonder, right? Oh, wow. I'll say this, Madhansix probably has an insane kill-death ratio at the end of this game, but... in AoE 4 world, I mean, you can see it in the post-stat games, we'll just wait for it. I can speed up! They finished, and I will speed up. I am not ashamed to do it. I will actually go to 4 times speed as we watch more war crimes being committed, I guess. Oh, and we finally see the Springles. And the Kurota is actually moving up and is unable to unpack because it's being blocked. Oh. The Springles are doing so much work. They're not. Yeah, there were Springles here. You could see them for a brief moment. But, you know, I think brianlin deleted some villagers. Yeah, he's down to 127 eco now. Which means he has 65 military free that he can forever resupply. And, I mean, his army is entirely camel riders, which is an insanely high value unit that is... I mean, it is countered by these elite spearmen. But, you know, counters work both ways, and these guys do 19 damage, and spears don't have a whole lot of health. And the game is done. We did it! We did it, guys! We did it! Let's look at that KDA. Kletz has the bag. No, he doesn't have. Madhansix actually has the best KDA in this game. But now let's take a look at the eco numbers. We have, I think... I mean, if you look at the Mongol economy numbers, he had... that's... not a whole lot. That is 30, that is 60... yeah, 68,000. And we have over 116 here. We've got 56. You know, there was a little bit of a difference. Let's take a look at that. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, if you're a Mongol player, don't hesitate to scream at your teammate to wall for you. You do not want to be this blue line. But yeah, you should totally trade. That is pretty important as a Mongol player. You can do it without, but then you'll have to be like focused on finishing the game and having multiple town centers instead.